Okay, today's 24th. Apologize, I didn't do a video yesterday. I even was knowing that I wasn't doing a video, and I was like, don't care. I mean, come on. The track record's there. Almost a year and a half of doing this daily. I think I've earned a little bit of time off. So what sparked me turning on today? Hold up, I pushed it too far away. Oh! So I finally get the rest of my stuff for the XTool P2, because I wasn't going to start putting that thing together, worrying about it until I had all my parts, because I want to put everything together. I never can understand why somebody would like, okay, I got this big, heavy, 100-pound ass machine. I'm going to put it together, align the shit, and then take it off wherever I have it to put other shit together, to then put it back on top to where I may have to realign the shit. So anyway, my P2 arrived on Friday, today's Wednesday. Finally got the rest of the pieces, and one of them, which is the reason I'm starting this up, is was supposed to have been anybody who ordered on the live stream was supposed to get $150 in free acrylic. Damn, man. That's cool, because I've ordered a lot of stuff on their live streams. You always get something special. And to be honest, it was worth it. I mean, this is a $5,000 machine. So $150 in free acrylic. Okay, cool. So anyway, looking at FedEx, it was supposed to have been a 10-pound box. So it arrives. Of course, they did not ring the doorbell. So my automatic doorbell, aka my dog, warned me of what happened. It's like, oh, he barking. Somebody's down there, went out there. Porch is all full of shit. As a matter of fact, the FedEx truck was still sitting there. And there was no driver in. I don't know what was going on. I don't know if they're delivering maybe across the street and I just couldn't see them or something. So anyway, I'm figuring, I'm just, oh my God, I'm just beaming. I'm like, oh man, I don't know how much it's gonna be, but it's $150. I've been guessing and speculating and running through all of the little iterations to figure out what the hell I'm gonna get. So what they basically did, this is empty right now, but I'm gonna show it to you. That big ass box contained these 4 boxes, which is a little less than half the depth. Okay, still a little excited, kinda. I'm like, how's this gonna come up to 150? I'm figuring it's gonna be between 25 and 30 12 by 12 sheets of acrylic, because math. So anyway, I start going through, and I'll show you which ones I got. So I get, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, champagne yellow. All I think is they did was they just threw a bunch of stuff in the box. It's like, throw 4 of them in a box. 3 pink. Okay, I mean, you may want to get something a little universal, but maybe I can make some little girly stuff for somebody. I was excited. I want to get this done, man. Silver mirror. Okay. And let me see that. Yeah, 5 pieces of silver mirror. I was really hoping to get clear, because the entire purpose I bought this for was clear acrylic. And just plain yellow. So you go through and you do math. It's a magical thing. Math. And all this stuff comes to about $75 at retail, not wholesale, not on sale, retail on their website. Matter of fact, they have a bundle for the M1 and D1 of 14 pieces of what I would consider better colors for $79.99, not on sale. So, like I said, I was expecting between 25 and 30 pieces, whatever. So I'm there looking at it, and I'm like, I go through it, and it's like, what y'all doing? Y'all gave me acrylic that's Because like, okay, let me see. We're going to add this all up. So the mirror acrylic, throw this over here. Of course, right when I need it, it ain't working. I've been having issues with this stupid ass. Edge actually, was running pretty good for a while. Then it turned into dog shit. I don't know what in the hell's going on with Microsoft. You're trying to convince people. Every time you turn around, they're trying to get somebody to choose Edge. You sure you don't want to be using Edge? All your little pop-ups and you start using it. Then it turns into dog shit. And it completely froze my computer. Whenever I have Edge open, it does this. Well, anyway, it was $23.99. I have to go and see. Man, I got that on. Shoot. Wish I had my iPad in front of me here. I may have to go grab it. Hold up. Wait a minute. Here's an iPad. Oh, and there's batteries in it. This is my 2021 model. Yes, like a dumbass, I buy a brand new one every year when they come out. Oh, it comes up now. Let me start this Zoom up just in case. About to get on a Zoom for something. Well, I don't need this anymore. So it's $23.99 for 5 pieces. See, I'm even, when I did it for 5 pieces, I thought it was going to be even more. So $23.99. Let's see here. We go back. We do the yellows. It's $18.99 for 3 pieces. Okay. Doesn't seem to be any other yellow, so I'm just going to say $18.99 again. And there's no pink, so I'm just going to call that $18.99. So, plus $18.99 plus $18.99. Retail, not wholesale, not on sale. Okay. So let's see. That comes to $80.96. So, yeah, that's pretty close to half.
That guy listed in, I'm saying you can use it both ways. Just plug it into your laptop.
I hate the way Zoom does that now. Even if you have something on mute, when the sound comes up, I don't know, maybe they're going like, yo, they don't know, may not know we're here, so we're just going to pop this on for them. No, I don't want you to pop it on for me. Get my shit set up here for this Zoom. It don't make sense. It don't add up. How can you brag about giving somebody $150 worth of free acrylic when it comes to $80.96 from your own website, full price, no wholesale, not on sale? It came to 14. If you haven't been able to do the math, 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 9 plus 5. 14 pieces. So it's about half. So I was probably right when I said it should be about 25 to 30 pieces. I am upset and sweating. I just don't, I don't get it. Why do they do this crap? Why? You're going to sit there and brag about, oh, we're giving you $150. I know how to add. I just opened it up and knew it wasn't right. I mean, unless this thing here, where'd I put it? No. They sent a sample thing of acrylics. It's like little bitty ones like this on a keychain. And I can't believe, where the hell would I put that? I'm doing too much. Definitely wasn't in that box. Oh, wait a minute. There it was. I'm like, oh, it couldn't be that, but it was that. I took it out of the plastic, but this is it. I know this ain't $70 worth of shit right here. No way in hell. I'm sweating like a motherfucker. There's no way in hell this is $70 worth of shit for it, to get you examples of how to cut each one. This is something you send to people for free, or say, give me $5 and I'll send you samples. It's a sample set of 28. It's not on the website, so I know they don't sell it. No. Here comes another scam call. I should start doing this on one of my other iPhones, so I don't get any more damn calls. Yeah, I sincerely doubt this is that. So let's see what we got here. So it's got the cover, of course. So here's the pink. I guess I can find some girly stuff to make. You know, the pink, when you talk about girls and boys and all that stuff, and Diego Garcia, if you don't know where it's at, just look that shit up. If you go into the officers club and you're not wearing a collared shirt, they got a collared shirt for you. It's pink. So your ass don't come into the officers club again, not with a collared shirt. Okay, I can't pull them all out. It's 5, and it's mirrored. It's mirrored. No, I ain't do no damage. And kind of tied up in these things. I'm assuming this is the fluorescent yellow. 3 of them. I hate to sound like an ass and a Karen, but I'm sounding like an ass and a Karen. I think this is just yellow. Can't tell. Because come on, man. When you say order this $5,000 laser, if you order it during this live stream, we're going to send you $150 worth of acrylic. You hurry and do it. Hurry up. FOMO, fear of missing out. I could have waited. I had I did the $100 deposit. I had 14 days to buy the damn thing. You're making snap decisions. So I make snap decisions. Shit, I want $150 worth of acrylic. I got $80.96 of acrylic. You can go straight to XTool's website and look up what I just said. It's, I don't know, facts. Yeah, finish this one off since I usually go about 20 or so with my rantings. The so-called city bike, Karen, city bike. Been thinking about doing that city boy thing and then just replacing the word city bike. They've kind of proven that she was right. I mean, she should be apologized to. I even said something about it, but I ain't nobody. Here's the thing. She was called Karen because of all the Karenicity that's going out there. It's easy when you see a woman of her stature and type, and those were, in my opinion, allegedly. That's what you got to say now. Fake tears. So supposedly there's some kind of scam that's going around in New York because supposedly she rented the bike while she was still in the office. So I guess expecting to come out and just pull the bike out instead of, I don't know, wait until she got there. So, but I guess people do that in New York, and there's a scam now where kids hang around and they wait until they see the bike unlock and then they just grab it. She did show her receipts, which is cool. They have not shown theirs. The only thing I find interesting, I'm only just saying I'm finding it interesting, is they provided the receipts with the date and time blocked out. How come nobody else noticed that? Date and time blocked out. But I actually believe her. I just found that to be strange. If you're going to provide me with a receipt, I mean, if you had an account number and blocked it out, that's one thing. But date and time? You're trying to prove that that was your bike. If you do this on a regular basis, you could have provided me with the receipt that says you rented that particular bike 3 weeks ago. I'm just saying. You get it? I have the receipts. Oh, okay. See, I shopped here a week ago and XYZ. Oh, okay. Here's the receipt. Where's the date and time? You know, I have never shoplifted in my life. I have witnessed shoplifting and become an unwitting victim. I do consider what happened to be a victim. You know, like somebody commits a crime and you're around. So I'm engaging a salesperson not to facilitate a crime. This is when I was in high school. And I saw the guys over like behind the guy because he's facing this way, I'm facing that way. And they're behind it. I'm saying they're stuffing shit. And it's like, fuck, I just continue to engage the dude. But, after you get older, you realize they have brought you into their crime. So you can either dime them out right then and there to clear yourself, or just going about your actual business, talking to the salesperson and let them clear shit out. Only happened one time. I didn't participate. I didn't get any part of it, or whatever they stole. I think it was from Radio Shack, if I remember. Radio Shack. I haven't figured out I'm a damn ass nerd, so I was always up in Radio Shack talking to the salespeople. But anyway, I think it was boot camp. A guy was telling me how, the secrets to shoplifting stuff back in the day, because now the police don't stop you for shoplifting. You just walk in, pick up whatever you want, and walk the hell out in these blue ass cities. But anyway, he said what you do to shoplift is you go and you buy the item. This is probably before the cameras they had now. Well, it would be. Boot camp was like 30-something years ago. Damn, it's a long ass time. I graduated from college over 30 years ago. You take the item you want to steal, you go and you actually buy it for cash. It's not as many people had credit cards back then, believe it or not. So you go buy it. Okay? You walk back in with the bag crumpled up with the receipt. You take the item, you put it in the bag, and if they stop you, I already paid for this. I just came back in to do X, Y, and Z. They can't prove otherwise, or couldn't back then. I have a question. If I walked in and said, I just bought this, and I had a receipt where it blanked out the date and time, who says I bought it that day? What day did I buy it? I'm just wondering why everybody's taking a side on the left and the right, and no one's going back going, you provided me with a receipt and blanked out the date and time. It's obvious if she did this from the hospital and came down, she does this on a regular basis. So if you have a certain number of bikes, I'm just saying allegedly, after a while, you're going to rent the bike in question. It could have been a month ago. The receipt, you don't know. She needs to show the receipt. Oh, and that sounds Karen-y, doesn't it? Well, if it wasn't for all these Karens and the shit and people making people show receipts or demanding it, this shit wouldn't happen because it looked like a Karen. Looks like a duck, quacks like a duck, walks like a duck. It's possibly a duck. I'm not saying that it is. All I'm saying is if I'm going to provide receipts that say I'm right, I'm going to make sure they're traceable receipts. You know, when I have a buyer who's paying cash, or I have somebody who is, you know, they want proof that they have the money for the down payment and closing costs, what you do is you print out their last bank statement, the receipts, and you black out the account number, and that's it. Their name and everything else to prove that it's them stays. But it has to be current. What if I blanked out all the dates? I may have provided you with the receipt, aka the bank statement, but it could have been from 6 months ago when you had the money. Now you ain't got the money. How did you prove something? I mean, as soon as I saw that, they're talking about she's got the receipts, she's got the receipts. I'm looking at, oh, she's got the receipts. Why is the date and time blocked out? I want to know. No one's answering that question. And since only about 5 or 6 people are going to see this video, no one's going to ask that question. I may actually get more videos because I talk about the XTool P2. So my plan tonight, so this is why I almost, not did this one, is I'm going to go ahead and start putting the sucker together. And I'm probably going to video it and do it as a full unboxing, because there have been people who've unboxed, but in my opinion, not done. It's kind of like when I was like really upset that when I put the Catwalk 2C Plus together, because none of the videos on YouTube were worth crap. The closest one that was worth half of anything, when I was trying to find how to do something, it was like, I'm doing the unboxing, and then boom, it's unboxed. AKA the shit's laying out. You're not pulling stuff out so I can see if something was in a particular place. Or another one was the guy who was just mumbling. I was like, man, I could have put this together and showed somebody, and then like little stuff that I'd realized, it's like, this is actually not good. You know, like the perfect example is on the Catwalk 2C, you can actually like fly like Superman or swim and shit. The thing about the 2C Plus is it comes with that little seat so you can do the driving stuff. You can't do the swimming maneuver with the seat on, and the seat's almost impossible to take back off once you put it on. Little things, you know. Okay, yeah, that's it. So if I put it together, I'm going to put it together tonight, probably right after I finish this. I'm going to have to end up like just putting together and just doing a little small intro tomorrow or something. I half apologize for not putting out anything, and I still haven't done my dump yet of the videos that I did, but it is what it is. So this is it. That was my rant on the supposedly $150 worth of acrylic. That was $80 and I have to keep bringing it up. 96 cents from their website. Full price. Okay, I'm done.